Hey everyone, this is Kent Pribbernow from TUAW.com, and I'm here with my brand new Magic Mouse. Just arrived via FedEx. Haven't yet opened it. Wanted to walk you through the unboxing process for those of you who haven't already seen it. So let's get started. Oh, and as an added bonus, I've mislaid my box cutter, so I'm having to use my scissors in this really dangerously haphazard way. So there's an off chance I may actually sever one of my fingers. So watch out for that. So let's get started. Just tear this open slowly. One more. Okay, that's out of the way. Sorry, no severed fingers. Okay. Pop it open. Oops. And here it is. Very unusual packaging. It's not something we've seen from Apple previously. Some people are liking this to a soap dish, and I kind of agree. It is really bizarre. So get this box out of the way. Well, maybe I needed those scissors again. What the? Okay, here we go. No, maybe not. Okay. It's this stupid plastic taping that you have to scrape off with your fingernail to get to. To claw and bite my way through the packaging. This is ridiculous. Okay, back to the scissors. I don't care if I do lose a finger. I gotta get this open. Well, apparently this is going to be a two-part video. The first part will be me opening the package. Oh my God. Don't worry, I'll get this open eventually. There we go. Okay. Found it. There is a trick to this. It's still not easy though. God. There. Finally. Alright, so here we go. It's attached to some kind of a pad. Not peel another piece of tape off. What is with all this tape? Look at this. This is like a joke. God, finally. Alright. Here it is. All that work to get to this damn little mouse. So here's my first impressions. It's really, really small, but incredibly well designed. This is very different from any other previous mouse that Apple's designed. It's really professional looking. I don't know if you can really tell. This is my Mac Pro in the background, but it's the same. The bottom is the same sort of aluminum that you'll see on the Mac Pro or on the aluminum keyboard. It's the same sort of colored metal. Really nice, very solid feeling. Of course, I don't have the batteries inside yet, so it feels light, misleadingly light right now. May as well get those in right now. No, there's already batteries in it. Energizers, no less. Huh, okay. So, get this out of the way. Okay, so I've got my Magic Mouse all set up and running now, and I did have one initial problem. When I first turned the mouse on, neither my Mac Pro or my MacBook Pro would actually see the device. What I had to do was restart both machines, which then launched the Bluetooth setup assistant that allowed me to pair the mouse with the machines. After that, I had to go to the software update to download an update for Snow Leopard, which basically enables all of the multi-gesture magic to happen on the Magic Mouse. And I've just started to play with those gestures, and I've noticed a few things. First of all, you know, the scrolling up and down is kind of unusual. Scrolling down is really easy. In fact, there's even a motion acceleration feature built into the mouse, so it works exactly like the iPhone or the iPod Touch. If you scroll really fast, the page scrolls fast with your motion, with the motion of your fingers. That works really well. The problem is it's incredibly awkward to go up in gesture, I mean, going down, scrolling down on a web page is super simple. I mean, it's really easy. Just scroll down and you're there. Scrolling up, it's really awkward because you have to hold the mouse incredibly steady as you scroll up, and you have this natural tendency to like move your mouse up with your finger motion. So you sort of have this dancing motion across your desk as you try to guide your fingers along the mouse. That's going to take some getting used to, and I'm not even sure I can get used to that. That's kind of awkward for me. The other thing is scrolling or going back and forth between web pages by scrolling your fingers side to side. It's actually not as hard as I thought it would be. It's pretty easy. The problem is I've noticed it flips really quickly. So you have this tendency to go like more than once. I don't know why, but for some reason I just naturally go, multiple times to scroll, and I'm flipping back and forth between pages faster than I can even keep count. So it's a little awkward. It's going to take some getting used to, I can tell, but it's certainly doable. I'm more concerned by the upward motion of scrolling in pages. That's the one thing I'm afraid I'll never get used to and may not even be very functional. So that's something to look for, when you go to test this mouse out. The other thing is, I'm a little concerned about the bottom of this mouse. You have these two rails that allow it to slide evenly across surfaces. The problem is, on a hard surface, it has a tendency to drag, and it's even really noisy. I don't know if you can hear this, but it's really kind of clunky. Doesn't feel real well. So you'll definitely need to use the Magic Mouse, I think, on a traditional mouse pad in order to get it to glide really smoothly and effortlessly. But the one thing I keep coming back to in this mouse that really stunned me is its industrial design. It looks really, really nice. Has a very nice finish. It just feels great in your hand. And when this mouse was first announced, I was really concerned about its low profile, like a lot of people. You look at it and it's really, really svelte. I mean, it's got a thin form factor, and I thought it's gonna feel kind of awkward for me to hold this mouse in my hand and not have the girth of a traditional mouse. I'm really taken to this mouse easily, with no problem at all. In fact, to tell you the truth, I'm finding it difficult to go back to these traditional chunky mice. This mouse and the Mighty Mouse feel really obsolete to me compared to this mouse. This feels really natural, and I love it. I'm more concerned about the gestures, the multi-touch gestures, than anything else. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to be able to live without the nipple. I never thought I would say this, because God knows I hate the Mighty Mouse, but I love the little nipple, Of course, that's a whole other matter entirely. But, maybe I can learn to live without it. Overall, I'm really impressed with this mouse. It's going to take some getting used to. It's going to take at least several days of regular use to find out whether or not this really is the mouse to have. And at $70, it's not cheap. It's priced in the same price range as the Bluetooth Mighty Mouse, which is now gone. But you know what, though? It's a great mouse. It is really a nice mouse. It takes getting used to. If you can acclimate yourself to this different form factor and the multi-touch gestures, I think Apple's onto something. I think this is sort of like the next step in peripheral design for computers. I'm looking forward to reviewing this mouse and playing with it for the next several days. So stay tuned.